Today is a big day. I'm excited. So in just a few hours, I'm going to be walking into a job interview with a local CPA here in my area. And I'm going to be interviewing for an office management position. If you've been following my channel, then you guys know I've been putting all of my extra time and things into building my own bookkeeping business. Since the job market is, pretty much deceitful, non-existent, all those things. I was originally looking for a job, and then of course there weren't any, so I had to pivot, and then I started building this new job, and well, now here I am pivoting again and, going to an interview because, the goal is not to keep starting something or working on something but to actually, be in a stable situation. So before I even got the interview, though, the owner contacted me and dropped a question and said, "Are you looking to close your business or merge your business to take a full-time job?" Well, guys, if you haven't been here before, my name is Christy, and if you have, welcome back. Thank you for being here today. On this channel, we discuss everything in life over 50, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the unexpected. So, with that being said, let me tell you what's going on here. First of all, you guys, I don't know where you all live, but where I live, it is like, 9:30, and it is already 80 degrees outside, and so if you hear all the fans on in here, I'm sorry, but it's just way too warm to turn the fans off right now. So I hope it's not going to be too annoying in the background noise of the video here. But yeah, I got that message, let's see, yesterday. I sent in my resume yesterday afternoon. I got up at, 5 o'clock this morning or whatever, and started checking my messages, and I received a message from this person they must have sent it at, I think it's at like 10 o'clock last night. So I got it first thing this morning, and I replied. So yes, because with the hiring market out here right now, it's like, ice cubes, frigid, there isn't anything going on. And so I went ahead and responded to her. So here's the thing though. Employers love people who have the enthusiasm of an entrepreneur. They always, getting out there and doing your own thing is so great. It makes you show what kind of, what your capabilities are and things like that. But as soon as they want to hire you and they see that you've been building your own thing, it's like, red flag, hold on, wait a minute. They don't want you to divide up that, your attention to something that's not their business. They don't want you, spreading your loyalty to your clients and not their clients. So it creates this issue of possible competition or conflict of interest, or however they might be seeing the situation. You won't have enough time. You'll be more dedicated to your own clients than you will be to performing your job duties here at this company. So being able to at least get someone to ask the question of me about my little side business, or it started off as a side business. I've been trying to build that into my main income since I've not been able to land a job. So I did respond, and I told them, my business was born out of a tough job market. It's still in the early stages of being activated. I do not have any active clients at this time, and that, basically for the right team, the right position, the right amount of, pay, of course, but also I need a company that's going to appreciate me, appreciate what I'm bringing to the table, my values, and my loyalties, to kind of make that shift worth my while. And, make me be able to be happy and comfortable knowing that I'm supported and valued in my position and not just another, oh, well, she didn't show up today, we'll just replace her. I don't want to be treated like that anymore. And, if that means that I have to, skimp here and there on my budget, then that's what I have to do. But maybe this won't be the case. So, fingers crossed. Yeah, because, what really got me, though, is that when I responded to her this morning, she immediately responded back, can you come in for an interview? And it was like, oh, okay. She wanted me to interview either today at 2:00 or on Saturday, which she doesn't even do interviews on Saturday. So I guess being honest and upfront and, totally transparent, she liked what I had to say. So I have the interview at 2:00 today, and I'm very excited. I don't really know much about this company. Usually it's a small town here, and usually I pick up a lot of things, but it's possible in the last few years when I haven't really been out and about here in our local area that she's probably opened up business. So, and it's a downtown office, which is great because that's pretty much all we have here is downtown, and it's close by, and I don't have to drive too far, so that would all be really wonderful. So yeah, so I'm hoping from this interview to find out more too about who they are and what kind of business they run, because what I don't want is what I had in my last position. I was underutilized, first of all. I was treated like I was incompetent and never worked in an office before or something. And it just made me completely miserable and unhappy, and to the point where I just didn't want to go there anymore. And I don't want to find another job like that. So, in my preparation for my interview, not only am I going over all those dumb things in my head that they always ask, and I'm hoping this position they have a little bit more behind their questions and not just the same old. But what I'm going to do to avoid the situations I've been in before is I'm going to interview them too, because I have questions I need to know about how they operate. What kind of management style do they practice? What does their daily routine look like as the owner and going to be my supervisor? What kind of daily life do they have? Are they always in the office? Are they the kind of person that comes in the office an hour early and is still there when all the employees leave at the end of the day? Are they the kind of owner that comes in the office, makes sure everybody shows up, and then goes and plays golf all day? I don't know. So, when I got my little notepad, so I'm going to be bringing in my own questions to find out what kind of place it is, what kind of office it is, what kind of people work there, and all those good things before I make my decision. Because yes, it's tough out here and everything, but what good is really getting a job if you're completely miserable? I can't do it again. I just can't do it again. So, with that said, speaking of side hustles, one thing is nobody really knows I do YouTube except for all you beautiful people out there who actually watch my channel. And so it makes me happy to say that, I will still continue my YouTube no matter what, because I'm having so much fun now that I've gotten kind of into it, I guess you could say, because at first there was no way I was ever going to do YouTube. No. But then I, thought, well, maybe there's a chance. And then I found my coaches, you guys. My coaches at the Skool, Skool. If you haven't checked that out, you should check that out. There's a lot of people actually on Skool. But I go to Common Sense Methods with Kevin and his wife Michelle. and they teach us YouTube. I'm in a community group of about 200 people in the Common Sense Methods, and we are all very supportive of each other. And Kevin is a great coach. He's constantly posting videos and all the things that you need. Any questions you have, you can always reach out to him. He's always available. And they're just, like I said, it's just a wonderful group, and they're wonderful coaches. So if you guys have ever thought about starting YouTube, or you have a YouTube channel, but you're not sure what to do with it, and you have all kinds of questions, I'm going to put a link in the description box down below, and you guys can go over and check that out and see if you want to join. I think there's like a week free trial, so no obligation. So I'm super excited. I'm probably talking way too fast today, but I do have a busy day ahead, and I need to get ready. So y'all, it's Friday. So you guys probably won't even see this video until the weekend. So hopefully next week I will be bringing you a follow-up video with all kinds of good news. Keep the fingers crossed that this goes well, and this is going to be the right one for me. Who knows? I'm excited to find out, and I'll be excited to let you guys know all about it next week. So you guys have a great rest of your day today. Enjoy your weekend, and talk to you next time.